Well, here's the 1963 Oldsmobile 98. Hasn't been started up in a week or two. So what I'm going to have to do is pop the hood, manually set the choke, because it doesn't do it on its own. So I'm going to have to get a socket there and take that off, and then pull the air cleaner off. Then I can set the choke, and then we'll see how good she fires up. Last time I had her running, it was running on 7 cylinders. And if I remember right, it was this cylinder that wasn't working. Yeah, that one, the plug wire's out. And I cleaned the cap out a little bit, I put a different wire on, and that didn't help, so could be a spark plug, or maybe I just had another bad wire, I don't know. But I'm going to do a compression test on it after I fire it up, and just make sure it runs, and we'll see if it's got compression. Hopefully it does. I don't want to have a big problem I got to fix. Well, there we go. I got the air cleaner off, sitting over here. Oldsmobile Skyrocket. Of course, Speedracer Megan, the one I did the clutch for, decided one day to dust off my air cleaner, and she ripped off the little metal sticker thing that said ultra high compression on it. Oh, you can't let her touch nothing. She breaks everything. But anyway, I'll show you what's up with this. Usually on these cars, when you floor it, that choke is supposed to close. But as you can see on this one, it doesn't do it on its own. So I got to reach over with both hands. I got to push that throttle open all the way. And then I've got to lift up on this little piece down here, and then the choke will set. So I'll go ahead and do that. Kind of tough to do with one hand. There we go. Now the choke is closed. I should be able to pump her a few times, and hopefully, if that battery's still good, it'll pop right off. I'm hoping. Find out here in about 2 seconds. Okay, give her a few start. It's been a while. Probably got to get some gas up there. There we go. Awfully slow idle. Bring her up a little bit. Yeah. She's missing. Think it'll run on its own. There. Yep, not good. Still runs good for 7 cylinders. That's still 3 more than a Honda Civic, which I wouldn't drive in a lifetime, I don't think. You know what, I'm going to set the camera down here and rev up the engine a little bit, just to see what happens. I'm sure you could hear that in the exhaust. I heard it up front when I revved it up, missing. So I'm going to go ahead, just for shits and giggles, pull that plug and do a quick little compression test and see what happens. Well, I did a compression test on these 3 cylinders here, and the one that was not working had 90 psi, and the other 2 had 135, 140, around there, real high. So that's not good. I got low compression on this cylinder, and seeing as it's an ultra high compression that takes premium fuel, that could definitely be a problem. Damn it.